to me, it's not really boxing, but it's cartoonish violence. The small gloves allow people to get bloody right away. So it gives the illusion of being more violent than boxing. The truth is, when you're down on your knees punching somebody, you have no power. You're hitting with your fist. You know what your fist weighs? You know what the human fist weighs? 14 ounces. So if you're down there going like this, you're hitting this guy with 14 ounces of force. There's nothing there. Boxers stand on their feet, okay, and transfer their weight. So their fist no longer weighs 14 ounces. It weighs every ounce of their body.
There is a kinetic connection to boxing.
Absolutely. Which is why when boxers and MMA fighters engage in a boxing match, the boxer always wins because they hit much, much harder. The MMA fan doesn't understand this. This is the dumbing down of America. They just see the blood and and they think, oh my God, this is so violent. The other thing is a combat sport really a combat sport when one competitor can quit if things aren't going his way with no loss of honor?
That's a good point. That's
right?
not a combat.
The thing that makes boxing compelling is that when you get in there, you're fighting theoretically to the death. You are not going to quit. Now, I'm not making a moral judgment on whether that's right or wrong, but that's the compelling thing about it. Once two men are in the ring, they are going to fight until one of them is not standing anymore. In MMA, it's like, it's not working today. Okay, I'm out. I'll come back next week. Well, you know what? You do that in boxing and you are blackballed. It happened to Roberto Duran, one of the greatest fighters of all time.
However, the MMA purist will say that, well, wait a minute, they tap out because they're in danger of being seriously hurt. That's always the excuse I hear.
They're in danger of being killed. That doesn't make any sense. It's idiotic.
Right.
It's idiotic. I've had MMA guys say that to me. Well, he's going to break his arm. I said, that's wonderful. Boxers stay in risking brain damage and death, and you're worried about a broken arm? Like, get the fuck out of here.